So you are feeling unfocused, unclear, and unmotivated as a result of that. It's like if some days you are blessed with this ability to focus and you feel like your brain is sharp, and other days there is this confusion cloud hovering over your head. And you are maybe thinking it's just one of those days. Well, you don't have to think this disempowered thought. You have the ability to do some steps and regain your clarity, your focus, and hopefully get things done to either work on your goals or craft your art, or basically just take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. By the way, hi, if you're new here, I'm Samia. I'm an engineer. I worked for over 15 years as a change consultant with corporations in France, in the US, and in Morocco. I'm also a GTD certified trainer and I'm a yoga certified instructor. So basically, as you can see, I'm a multi-passionate and I help my multi-passionate clients to design a customized life. So those are people that are either entrepreneurs or creators or leaders, and hopefully you watching this video, that I support with ways to clarify their vision, better organize using mainly GTD methodology, and setting in place new habits and new structures to support the transformation they want to do. So if you are interested by that, don't hesitate to subscribe, and directly to our main topic, which is how to get rid of brain fog. We are complex beings and the causes and the remedies can be so different, but in this video I will try to scan all the possible reasons to help you figure out what is the potential cause, and I will give you in the end a very precise exercise that you can do to recover, if not all, at least a big part of your focus and of your clarity. So there is one category I would like to get out of the way, and this is what I call the basics. Because our brain is part of our body, our brain can be sluggish and do not function optimally if some basics for our whole body are not functioning. So basically, this is what I call the fuel, the rest, and the movement. Or in other words, those are the diet, the sleep, and exercise. I just don't like to call them like this because they are all over the place, but the truth is still the truth, is that if you don't have these three things under control, it's hard to go and improve something else. So I will give you a quick overview of what are the things that you can change on those three areas to improve your focus. So let's start with sleep. And we all know that we need to have the amount of hour. We are speaking about something around 8 hours, but it's different for everyone. There is other thing that is very important when it comes to sleep, and this is the quality of sleep. So maybe you are getting the hours, and if you are not, go get your sleep hours as much as you can. But the quality is mainly the condition in which we are sleeping. So there are two things. One we need to have more of when we are sleeping, and one we need to have less of. What we need to have more of is more oxygen. It have even been proven that people that slept on ventilated room did better in logic tests. And the thing we need to have less of is light. So make sure you are having blinds, because if you have a little source of light or of noise, by the way, also, you might be disturbing your circadian rhythms. You are not giving the information to your brain that it can rest totally, and it might be just kind of half asleep, which doesn't lead to a high quality sleep. And to the second topic, which is the fuel or the food. And again, this is so much large of a topic. I will just go very quickly through the main components. So the first thing is make sure you are getting your micro and micronutriments. So the micronutriments are things like vitamin B or maybe iron. It has been proven that iron deficiency can lead to brain fog. And the micronutrients, make sure you are having enough protein and enough fat. What you need less of is sugar, because it has been shown that when your sugar levels are going beyond or below a certain optimal level, it can also lead to brain fog. So this is about the fuel you are putting in your body, but this is also another component, which is the way it's processed. It's well known that when you are in digestion, and especially if you are having a heavy meal, this can lead to brain fog, but not only. You can have brain fog as the side effect of some intolerance. Brain fog can be one of the symptoms of celiac disease. My advice to you is try to observe your meals, what you are taking, and how your brain is doing. Or if you can also, if you want to, get your blood test done to see if you are suffering any intolerance or any nutrient deficiency. And this was the food component, and to the movement or the exercise one. So I think it's quite obvious the reason why moving and getting your blood pumping will just send more blood to your brain and will make you focus better. But there is also some studies showing that exercise is leading to the production of some protein called BDNP, which is basically crafting new connections between the neurons, leading to a better cognitive function. So this was a very quick review into the basics. Now the second component to this inability to focus can be overstimulation. Our brains are currently bombarded with information, and the result of this is that our attention spans are going shorter and shorter, so we are losing this ability to concentrate, and we need to build it again and to sharpen it. I will do a separate video about how to stop wasting your time in your phone or in the different distractions, but just for today, there are two things you can think about. Is try to use a methodology like Pomodoro, for example, working 25 minutes and having a rest for 5 minutes. This will retrain your ability to work on more extended time and lower the inability to focus and to find clarity. And the second thing is to explore a method like getting things done, because one of the premises of this methodology is that our brain is not good as holding ideas and storing them. It's for producing ideas. So what will happen if you think about something or you need to care about something and you don't write it down is that it will keep on appearing like a pop-up in your mind. And then it acts like an internal interruption, leading to the same thing that can happen with an external interruption, which is to consume your bandwidth and act like a disturbance to your ability to concentrate. By the way, if you would like to learn more about this wonderful methodology that really changed my life, getting things done, you can check the description. I will probably put a link to the book, or if I find the Audible version, I will put you a link to. And you can also find a way to contact me if you want to be trained by a certified trainer of the methodology or be coached in putting it in place. And to the third component of our review today is to put some time aside, as little as 10 minutes, or it can be ideally 25 minutes, and go through the 5 questions I will ask you next to help you find your clarity and your sense of focus again. So the first question is, what is concerning for you right now? And what is the story you are telling yourself about it? So the concerns can be things that are bothering you, that are not working, that are disturbing currently. Just take a white sheet of paper and write it, dump it all in there. What this will do is that it will clear some space in your headspace and help you focus more. The second question is, what is currently your most important goal and how can you progress toward it today? Not today, the next 25 minutes. The reason I'm asking you that is that sometimes our brain fog stems from a lack of priority, a lack of direction. So by journaling on this precise question, you will find back a sense of direction. The third question is, do I have any unmet needs and how can I address those? So what I'm inviting you to do is to scan the 7 days, maybe the last week, for some unmet needs. Maybe you worked a lot and you didn't have much of proper social interaction, so go and schedule a moment with a friend. Or maybe you didn't have enough movement because you have been so busy. So just try to find the needs that haven't been addressed correctly and try to address them. The fourth thing I invite you to think about is, it's not really thinking, it's feeling. I invite you to ask yourself, what do I want to feel right now? What is the most feeling that I'm craving, and how can I reconnect to this feeling? I'm saying reconnect because I'm sure there is a period in your life where you had this feeling. So for example, if you want to find focus, think about a period in your life, maybe where you had very hard deadlines and you had to really focus on one thing, and try to reconnect to this feeling of focus and of clarity. This will help you bring it back to your present moment. And then, last but not least, is to journal at least about 3 things that you are grateful for. When we are feeling unclear or unfocused, what will tend to happen is that we will attract more of it. It's like the algorithm of Instagram, for example. When you are interacting with one type of content, the algorithm is giving you more of it. So if you're having this moment of first negative thought, which is, oh, I'm feeling unfocused, I may not be able to do what I need to do, you will attract more of those ideas. So try to break this pattern by finding at least 3 things you are genuinely grateful for, which can be, by the way, something as basic as you are able to breathe. By the way, something very important for the brain health is our ability to breathe correctly. But this is a topic for another video. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up. This would mean a lot to me. Also subscribe if you would like to get more videos like this one sent to you as soon as they are released. And last but not least, check the description if you would like to have more information about how to contact me and how we could work together. I wish you a bright day and a focused one. Bye.